Wait a minute, the way you move that body, I got my heart all in it, and I just wanna be with you. Hey y'all, it's your girl, I Do Hair Forever, and I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe button to follow. So I wanted to come back with my second video with a Q&A because I just wanted y'all to know a little bit about me. If you're going to be following me or watching my YouTube channel or even following me on Instagram or just came across my video just by chance, I would still like for you to know a little bit about me. And I asked my followers on Instagram to drop a few questions in the suggestion box, and I'm just going to be basing those questions off of that. I did add a few questions that people might be interested in or just would like to know. So I'm just going to do a quick little Q&A for you guys, and I hope that you enjoy. So let's just hop right into the questions. I wrote them down so I wouldn't forget. And yeah, so number one, what made you want to do hair? That's a good question. Since I've been doing hair for a long time, I feel like. But anyway, what made me want to do hair? I really don't have like that one specific thing that made me want to do hair, but I do remember when I was young, I would mix alcohol and lotion together, and for some reason, well, I do know why, because I would go to the salon when I was young, and of course relaxers were a big thing back then, so I saw my stylist mixing relaxer, you know, and I guess that intrigued me. And what I would do was go home and mix lotion and alcohol together. Yes, using up all the alcohol in the house and putting it on my doll's head. And that was a relaxer for me. And I remember I had this bookshelf. It was white, and I would set up all my dolls on the bookshelf and play beauty shop. So there's not any one particular thing that made me want to do hair. I guess I was just always interested in it, and it was just deep down my passion. So yeah, that's kind of, I guess, what made me want to do hair. Two, if I wasn't doing hair, what career would I have picked? Ooh, so I was really big into sports when I was young. So I thought that I would go to school, college, and be a basketball coach, but I did go to college. I went to TW, Texas Women's University, and I still don't use that degree. So hair is really my passion. But if I wasn't doing hair, I guess I would be a basketball coach. Yeah, I guess I would be a basketball coach. That's the only thing that I think I would have done other than doing hair. Now I would still do a number of things. I have so many things that I want to do. So, yeah. And I'm also trying not to go into further detail without answering other questions that I have on the sheet. So, yeah. So number three, how did I get into the beauty industry? When I was in high school, I was introduced to the cosmetology program by counselors. The high school that I went to, we were able to do business or like they had alternatives for you. I don't really remember what the program was called, but I remember they just came to talk to us. It was like my sophomore year of high school, and you had different options. You could do cosmetology, you could do
auto shop, like body and auto shop. They had like wood shop, things where you could like create and make with wood or whatever. So of course I chose the cosmetology program, and it was very strict. It was a very strict program to get into. You had to do interviews, you had to have good grades, you had to have like you couldn't skip school, you had to have good attendance and just different things like that. So I was just like, whatever. I knew I was a pretty good student, so I just gave it a go. And I did all of the interview process. They only picked 50 girls our sophomore year, and cosmetology was junior and senior year of my last 2 years of high school. And that covered the 1,500 hours from junior to senior year. And by the time I graduated, I was a licensed cosmetologist. Number 4. How did you come up with your name and why? So, my Instagram handle is I Do Hair Forever. Make sure you follow that. I came up with that name just simply because I wanted something that everybody else would not have. And I figured it would just be cool to just go by I Do Hair Forever. And regardless of what career path I decide to go next, or whenever I decide to stop doing hair, I feel like that will always be a part of me. I will always be a hairstylist. I will always be intrigued with the hair industry, the hair game, whatever you want to call it. So I just wanted something that solidify, like, I'm gonna always do hair. I love doing hair. I would not do anything other than doing hair. Of course, I have a few other businesses that I want to go into, but my main career, yes, I do hair, and it will be forever. Even when I'm 50, 40, I may not stand full time, but girl, if you want you a wig, if you want you some tracks, whatever, or whatever the case may be, advice, I want to still be able to give that to my clients, to people, whomever I come across. So that's why I chose I Do Hair Forever. And let alone, I just thought it was different from what all the other stylists had, not taking away from what they decided to pick their Instagram handle as. I just wanted something different so that when people said I Do Hair Forever, oh, they know that's Anitra Nicole. That's Anitra. She does hair. So that's why I chose that. Number 5, how long will you do hair? So I keep saying that I'm only going to continue doing hair for 10 more years, which by then I will be 40 years old. And because I want to start adventuring into my other businesses. I also sell lashes. I also have lip gloss, and I do want to make that into a cosmetic line. So hopefully, prayerfully, not hopefully, it will turn into a full cosmetic line, and that will be one of my other businesses once I stop doing hair full time. There's a few other things that I want to get into, but I'm not going to share it as of right now. So to answer that in full term, I'm really not sure. I give myself 5 to 10 years, prayerfully hoping that I will be able to blossom into my other businesses sooner than later. And the plan is to let those businesses overcome doing hair and ease my way out of doing hair. But I still want to have a few of my favorite clients, family members, and things like that that I would like to service. Where was I? Number 5, number 6. My favorite products to use. Oh my gosh. That's a hard question, y'all, because there are so many products that we come across. But just to name a few, Paul Mitchell, I love Sleek Pro products by Deja B, the stylist in Atlanta. She has amazing products. Design Essentials has really good products. Who else? Basic. There's a line named Basic. It's not open to the public, but if you need products, hit me up because I can get them for you. Yeah, there's just so many things. A lot of Paul Mitchell products I use currently. I don't know if it just depends on the type of products that you're looking for. But if you are interested in a particular type of product, let me know and drop it down below and I can get back with you on that. Number 7, if you have thin hair, what should I use to get it thicker? So here's the thing about thin hair. A lot of the times it is hereditary. You cannot necessarily fix thin hair. You can use products to make it fuller, but if you have thin hair and that's how it grows, then you cannot really do anything about that. Like I said, there's just products that you can use. You can try to use oils. You can try to use like vitamin E oil, castor oil, different types of oils that strengthen your hair to help it get thicker. But don't be upset or surprised or shocked when you don't receive the results that you're looking for, because there's nothing that can necessarily make your hair thicker. Number 8, do you like to travel? I love traveling. I was actually supposed to be going out of town at the end of this month, and due to Corona, we can't go anywhere. Well, you can still go, but I'm not going anywhere. So, yeah, I love to travel though. I've been to a few places. I can say I got a few stamps on my passport. But no, I love to travel. It's so much fun. I think it's relaxing. It's a way to reset. It's a way to get away, take your mind off of things at the time. And yeah, who don't like to travel? Number 9, how long have I been doing hair? So I kind of touched on this in the beginning, but I graduated high school in 2008. I'm telling my age, but anyway, I graduated in 2008, and so I've been doing hair about 10 years. I did go to school first before I started working in a salon. So that's why I kind of give myself the 10-year, because I was doing hair, but I was not doing it full term. So I was in college, but I was trapping out the apartment. So yeah. And number 10, what's next after doing hair? Yeah, I kind of touched on this already, but I will go back. I want to have my cosmetic line booming. I've always wanted to open a boutique, whether it's clothes, just like a all-in-one with a salon and a boutique as well. And I still might go back to that coaching thing. I don't know yet. I'm not sure, but that's a possibility. And real estate's been on my mind lately. There's just a few things that I kind of want to touch on and dibble and dabble into. Number 11. Also, what made you want to start a YouTube channel? So, I don't know, like, I just figured this was another way to put me out there, so that people will know exactly who I am, who I Do Hair Forever is, who Anitra Nicole is. But I also like giving information. I like to be helpful. I just wanted to join the YouTube community and get myself out there. That's really all I can say. So yeah, those were my questions. I'm glad that I had these few people drop these Q&A, because these were really good questions, and I just wanted y'all to know a little bit more about me. If you have any more questions, ideas, please drop them down below. I will let you know or make another video about these questions or ideas. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll always be back.